Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch the season finale of The Sandman. This has taken me forever to watch, but we are here finally. Technically, there is one more episode after this, but it's kind of like an extra episode or two. It's like two separate stories, but one episode. I think, well, I know I'm going to watch that. I just don't know if I'm going to watch it immediately after watching this, or if I'm gonna, take a break for a week or something, or a week or two, and then watch it. I don't know. But I'm very excited to jump into this finale. Last time was the Collectors episode where they were at the convention, the serial convention, and we ended with the pedophile one being stabbed by Corinthian, and then he was like, "Oh, you're in good hands," and then the episode ended. So potentially Morpheus has to save them somehow, or she could save herself. We're not entirely sure what's gonna happen, but I am pumped to check it out. So before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, or you just want to support me financially in general, consider checking out my Patreon. It's linked in the description below. But otherwise, let's jump into the season finale of The Sandman. Lost Hearts.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
You just killed that man.
I just saved your life. Again. And I'm trying to save yours.
Are you? Yeah.
Morpheus.
Oh, that's true. Morpheus technically is gonna kill them. Or kill her, at least. That they did say that that was his plan.
He's gonna kill you.
Yeah, but if she tears down the walls, then the world descends into chaos.
I'm taking Jed. We're going home.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Lock the door when I leave. Because you never know.
Bro, bail as soon as he gets out the door. Like, wait a cool 5 minutes and then get the piss out of there.
Gentlemen, ladies,
serial connoisseurs. The Corinthian. Did he like prepare a speech and stuff? What does he want to say? You're all amateurs. You wouldn't last 5 seconds competing against me.
We are the American dreamers.
You all will be sacrificed.
We do not murder for profit. We kill to kill.
You're all weird. Expanding field.
Close your eyes.
What is she gonna
See
do?
yourselves as I do.
Weak, pathetic little babies. Or is he putting them to sleep?
Conquerors. We are explorers.
Or is this their dream that is now going to be sent to the dreamland?
You and these humans you've inspired and created disappoint me.
what have you wrought?
Nothing.
So this is a collective dream.
Just something else for people to be
They're
afraid
all
of.
unconscious.
That is all.
Enough.
How did he do that? If he's like inspiring all those other people, or this is a collective dream? Okay.
She's bringing the walls down between the sleepers' minds.
This is no bueno.
You need to wake up.
Don't listen to him, Rosebud.
Where's Jed?
Jed's fine. He's upstairs, asleep. He's right next to you.
How did you guys fall asleep so quickly?
You told me you were gonna kill me.
Did he tell you why? Your world, everything, and everyone will die.
Don't believe him, Rosie.
It's happened before. I failed in my duty.
It happened
and the
before.
entire universe was lost.
If I'm as powerful as you say I am, then I will find my own way. In the meantime, the walls go back up.
Nice. Nice. She is the dreaming.
If you think I'm
Things
going back
didn't
to
go
the
quite
dream,
as planned.
You're not going back.
You're gonna cease to exist.
I am only sorry I won't be here to see Rose Walker do the same to you.
Well, sorry, Corinthian. Back in the box you go.
And you, who call yourselves collectors,
What's he gonna do to them?
the dream is over. I have taken it away, for this is my judgment upon you.
A guilty conscience?
You shall know that you shall feel the pain of those you have slaughtered.
Hello, 911.
Oh, damn. She's calling the police on herself.
And you shall carry that pain and grief and guilt with you until the end of time.
Ooh, don't look at that, Jed. He kind of pulled a
want me to follow
Doctor
her?
Who
No.
with the timeless family or whatever they were, the family that he just like tortures them in the most weird ways. You know what I'm talking about from David Tennant's era, after he pretends to be he doesn't pretend to be, he has his consciousness in a locket and the alien family comes, right? And he like essentially kills them,
You have to know, though.
but not really.
She
Damn,
never-
double tear at the same time.
I don't want you to panic. I'm at the hospital.
Oh, you having your baby?
So she's still only 3 centimeters. The doctor's with her now.
That nurse told you that?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
he was
she's
flirting
really nice.
hard. We all noticed.
Unity?
Good morning, darling.
Watch Unity die by the end of this episode.
I'm just afraid that tonight, when I fall asleep,
Gonna get moidoid?
Dream's gonna kill me.
He's not.
What authority do you have to say that, Lyda?
He should be afraid. When you go to sleep tonight,
Hey, yo,
you
Lyda,
have to find him and end this.
I get you're mad about your husband being sent to the Shadow Realm, but I think you need to ease up.
It was a dark and stormy night, and the skipper said to the mate, "Mate, tell me a story."
Do you only remember those words, or are you just freaking out?
The little boy who jumped out as soon as it had stopped. Looked around him.
Caution, Princess
What's up,
Barbara.
Barbara?
I scent strangeness in the air.
What manner of thing, Martin Tenbones?
Martin Tenbones?
Colonel Knowledge?
None of those.
Colonel
Something
Knowledge.
is happening, my princess. Look.
The Lambo.
What are you doing?
Ken's getting road dome right now.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're kind of screwing things up right now, Rose. Oh, you're all gonna die. Oh, they're dead. They're super dead. Oh, well, they're dead. Oh, will you, Jed? Or are you gonna get sucked in? Oof.
I have detailed accounts of sleepers' dreams.
No, thank you. I've had more than my fair share of dreams. I want to read about my unlived life.
Maybe she's secretly the vortex.
Oh, there I am.
Wow, that was remarkably easy to find.
Rose Walker is your great-granddaughter.
Yes. How do you know Rose?
'Cause the unity runs in the family, brother. She got it from you.
Wait! Sir!
Gilbert.
Gilbert?
What you doing here, brother?
What are you doing here?
This is Fiddler's Green.
We exist because humans dream, not the other way round. The miracle of humanity itself should always be more vivid to us than any marvels of power. I was not a person, I was a place.
Oh, you're like Asgard.
And after your
except the opposite.
Death, if you stay in the dreaming.
Asgard is not a place. 'Tis a people.
Farewell, Rose Walker. It was a privilege being human with you.
Gang, gang. Dang. So are they in Fiddler's Green right now? Already? Dang.
I'm ready.
Is he gonna do it? Or will there be another intervention?
My lord, stop! I was meant to be the vortex of this age.
Can you become the vortex and then
knocked
die?
out of the dreaming, that fate was handed down to my descendants.
I don't understand.
You're not very bright, are you?
Roasted. I shall take the power from you. It's the diamond play button from YouTube. That's the button that PewDiePie got. Theoretically, can he not just kill that little heart thing and then both of you live?
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. You just inherited her entire fortune.
I was meant to have died a long time ago, Rose.
You just got some cash, girl.
If I had, I would never have met my golden-eyed man. And we would never have had our beautiful baby girl, and you would not have been born.
Oh, they both know. They both know.
I've never seen anything like them.
Oh. That's a super no bueno. Yeah, that's like I feel like that's a big thing, being children of the endless.
Desire. I stand in my gallery and I hold your sigil. You covered your tracks remarkably well.
Well, that's high praise coming from you.
What did you truly intend? That I should spill family blood?
Maybe.
This time, it almost worked.
Oh, yeah, I guess technically if he would have killed Rose, that's like killing family.
Mess with me or mine again and I shall forget you are family. Believe yourself strong enough to stand against me. Against death. man's destiny.
No.
Remember that next time you're inspired to interfere in my affairs.
Next time. I'll drop that.
Damn, that was kind of tense. Feisty interaction right there. Oh, is this his little spot where he sends people? Once he decreates them? Is this his creation zone?
I am finishing a dream.
I'll leave you to it then.
Lucienne,
Is he remaking Galt?
do you not wish to say hello?
It's just Galt with butterfly wings.
I had no right returning here after over a century expecting everything to be just as I'd left it. Lucienne tried to tell me that. So did you.
Gang, gang.
Thank you, sir.
Now, go help Jed be a superhero again.
Would you mind taking care of things while I work?
With pleasure, sir.
All right. Gang, gang.
Azazel. How like you to arrive without an invitation?
Hello.
I come at the bidding of the assembled lords of hell.
Why do I recognize this voice?
The armies of hell are yours to command, should you wish to strike.
Almost sounds like James Earl Jones.
Since none of us may leave hell, we may as well expand its borders until hell is all there is.
Interesting.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? He's going to sacrifice himself.
Something that I have never done before.
Oh.
Something
A team up?
Make God.
A team up with one of the Endless?
And bring Morpheus to his knees.
Oh. Dang. Holy cow. Wow. Okay, that was actually like a really good finale. Like it got me pretty excited for next season. Weirdly, I think the parts that I enjoyed the most were like the parts that happened after kind of like the epilogue of the conflict essentially were the things I really enjoyed. I mean, I enjoyed the overall story, like conflict resolving with the serial convention and all that jazz. I think up until at which point did I like really dig it? Like weirdly, okay, I don't know how to explain it. Not that I don't like Rose. Like I think she's fine, but I found myself like not really interested in the whole vortex storyline, if that makes sense, right? Like I get that was like the big overall plot, and I kind of like the implications that are added on to the vortex storyline, but I don't necessarily love the vortex storyline in itself because like it didn't feel like right, because we know from the get-go that they're not gonna tear down the walls of all reality and let everyone in the world die. like we know that's not gonna happen in this season 1 of this story, right? So the kind of like back and forth between, you know, the Corinthian being like, hey, he's gonna kill you, so you need to kill him, and Dream being like, yo, I'm just trying to save everybody. Like their back and forth towards Rose didn't really feel super engaging. I did really enjoy when Dream was like, yo, I made you and now you're going back to dust. Like, goodbye. And then he gives his like little monologue to all the serial killers. That part kind of gave me chills when he's like, you are all now going to be keenly aware of how horrible you are as people, right? Like, you've had this entire time to pretend like you are the victim and that what you're doing is right, and now you will be fully self-aware of just how awful you are. And just watching that sequence of them all like either calling the cops on themselves or like taking themselves out, like, really enjoyed that scene. I don't know why, but it was dope. Couldn't really give two minute poops about Lyda and her kid. Like, one, don't think the actress for Lyda is that great of an actress. Every time she's on screen, she just kind of frustrates me a little bit. And her telling Rose in this episode, being like, you need to kill him. You gotta fight back and kill Dream. Like, she just seemed like very vindictive in how she delivered that. Like, I get it, right? He sent your husband to the shadow realm. He was like, yo, you can't be here. And also he 100% threatened to claim your child at some point. So maybe the animosity is warranted, but when we as the viewer don't really care about you as a character, even if your animosity is warranted, I'm still not gonna choose you to like root for, right? And then the whole process of like her sucking all of them into this like dream vortex, as like they were all dying, and I was like, oh dang, like they might actually die. And then as soon as it sucked in Jed too, I was like, oh, okay, this removes all the tension from this scene. Because you know they're not going to kill her brother. Like, that's not, you don't introduce this cute little kid and make kind of like her whole mission trying to find him, and then when she does find him, like, kill him in the finale. Like that, like, you don't do that. That's not a satisfying storytelling decision to kill that kid. So as soon as it sucked him in, I was like, all right, none of this is gonna stick. They're gonna reverse all this somehow. And it was a very interesting decision to make Unity Kincaid the rightful vortex, essentially, where like she was supposed to be the vortex, and because Dream was asleep, it was passed down to Rose. And I thought that was fine. I didn't really care that much about Unity as a character. She was just kind of there. Similar, I mean, I liked her more than Lyda, but she was also there a lot less than Lyda, so it was whatever. So I didn't really mind the decision to make her the thing and then kill her off. That was fine. But I do like the implications of her having a child with Desire. So Desire probably shapeshifted in some fashion to father a child with Unity. And Desire's entire plan, right? If I have this right, Desire wanted to start like a war between the Endless, I think. And their plan was to make Rose, or have a baby with Unity, and then that goes down to Rose. So technically, Rose is the great-granddaughter of Unity, but also the great-granddaughter of Desire, which makes Rose blood with the Endless. So Desire's plan was to get Dream to kill Rose, and in killing her, that is like a preemptive kind of like first strike, being like he took action and he killed a member of, or a family or a child of the Endless. Like, he struck against me, and then that gives Desire and all her alliances like free reign to then move against him and his alliances. But they finagled their way around that, which was good. And then we have Dream just straight up going to their little spot and being like, you think he can come up against me and death and destiny? Like, come on, son. Like, what do you think you're doing? like if you try this again, I will frick you up. I'm imagining the scene from Tropic Thunder with Tom Cruise's Les Grossman or Lev Grossman, where he's like, I will rain down an ungodly effing firestorm. I will F you up. I need you to take one giant step back and literally F your own face. Like, he was heated. He was heated in that moment. Essentially being like, you try this again and I will put you down permanently. Like, it's not gonna be some, Mr. Nice Dream anymore. Like, I'm ending the conflict if you try it again. And I liked that. I liked the assertiveness, but then Desire is like, ooh, not only am I gonna try it again, next time I'm drawing blood, baby boy. I'm going harder than before. So that was fun. That sets up multitudes of other storylines that they could tell in season 2. And then I really liked him turning Galt into a dream. I was on Galt's side originally when their little conflict or argument happened in the previous episode. I was like, why not just let Galt be a dream? And I'm glad that he changed his mind both on that, but then also with Lucienne, where before he was like, all you're ever going to be is a librarian. In this situation, he's like, all right, you're still mainly a librarian, but when I'm doing stuff, when I'm like crafting, when I'm in my workshop, or I'm on Earth or whatever I'm doing, sure, yeah, you can step up and you can run things for a bit, a little manager in training program. It's fine. It's fine. So I enjoyed that. I liked seeing the personal growth from him as a character. Lucifer, spurred on by their demon generals, is planning to invade the dreaming and then the waking world and then heaven. His long-term goals. That was pretty intense. That was a lot to take in. Lots that can happen in future seasons. I know this has been renewed for season 2 at least. It took them a while to decide to renew it for season 2, so my guess is we will not get a season 3. Which is a bummer. This show's pretty dope. But if it took them this long to decide whether or not they wanted to make a season 2, it's definitely not looking crazy promising for season 3, especially when you consider how Netflix markets things and how they release things. It just doesn't spell great tidings for season 3. But no, overall, I really, really enjoyed this show. I think I definitely, if I had to split the 2 halves of the season, so episodes 1 through 6, maybe 1 through 4 and number 6, and then the second half of the season, I think I would give that first half of the season and episode 6 like a 10 out of 10. Easy, fantastic, loved it. I thought it was great. The second half of the season, I would give maybe like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. I definitely think the whole vortex storyline with Rose Walker was not remotely as interesting as just Dream doing his thing in the first half of the season. I really, really enjoyed following him. Didn't really enjoy following Rose that much. So, I wonder what they would do for season 2. Like, would they feature Rose Walker in season 2? Like, is she a prominent character going forward beyond this? because I feel like, just based on everything they've cooked up at the end of this episode, that the predominant conflict is between Dream and the other Endless and Lucifer. Like, it doesn't seem based off first glance, you know, that Rose Walker would play a huge part going forward. So I guess we'll find out. Again, I thought the series was dope. Definitely took me 85 years to watch it, but we are here now. And I'm excited for season 2. I mentioned this in the beginning. I'm not sure exactly when I plan on watching the 11th episode, because it's not technically like super integral for this first season's cohesive story. But I still plan on watching it. I just don't know 100% when. Might be a week, might be 2 weeks, might be a month. But I will get it out on the channel eventually. You can rest assured on that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Again, I thought it was dope. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my reactions. Definitely let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. Again, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel out a ton. If you are new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to more of The Sandman when season 2 comes out, or any other show that I'm watching on the channel, or movies. If you have show or movie suggestions, probably movie suggestions, because they're easier to bang out. If you have suggestions for what I should watch, leave a comment down below. Just before you comment, just do a quick search on the channel to make sure I haven't watched it already, because a couple of the times that I've asked for suggestions, I've gotten comments being like, you should watch this show, and I'm like, I've already seen it. And it's on the channel. Granted, I've watched too many things, many of which aren't on the channel. So oftentimes a lot of people's most popular suggestions are things I have already watched, either on the channel or outside the channel. So if you have suggestions for something that you think might, not just that you think is good, but you think might be popular, and might get a lot of views, because that's what I need. That's what warms my cold, dead little heart, is views. No, for real though, send suggestions. I would love to dive into what you guys are passionate about. Yeah. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, that is linked in the description below. I post all those on my Patreon. So if you want to support me, that would mean the world. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.